Planned Parenthood in hot water after being exposed for doing some additional sus things in a new investigation, undercover investigation. The issue of Planned Parenthood is the tax dollars that are sent to them to do stuff that most people, a lot of people, would be uncomfortable with. Yeah. Now, what they're finding out is that they are caught up in giving testosterone to minors. 16-year-olds specifically. So this is a courtesy of Live Action. Shout out to Live Action.
Parenthood, thank you for choosing Planned Parenthood, Greater New York.
A Live Action investigator posing as a 16-year-old called dozens of facilities to see how easy it would be to obtain transformer hormones as a minor.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I'm hooked.
Planned Parenthood, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for calling Planned Parenthood.
Hi, my name's Sophia. I'm just trying to schedule some gender-affirming care. I really just want to be able to get some testosterone to start my journey.
So we just have to start by booking your initial appointment so you can come in to see one of our providers. Are you over 18?
No, I'm 16.
You're good to be seen here then, 16 and older.
Okay, good.
Why would you ask her if she's over?
If you're older than 18, you're like, no. It's like, that's fine. That works too.
You know what's crazy is it's harder for a dude that has a testosterone deficiency to get TRT than it is for a 16-year-old that thinks that has gender dysphoria.
That's not okay. And that's how they end up. That's how a 17-year-old girl has a better beard than me. Because of daggone Planned Parenthood making it easy. Goodness gracious.
Go ahead.
You're okay to do it for minors.
Yes, you can legally get hormones under 18. How old are you?
16. I know my mom has to come in with me. Does she have to be in there the whole time? Like, how does that work? Because I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
At some point in the appointment, maybe she doesn't have to be in the examining room with you.
You said I could do it virtually?
Yeah, you can do it virtually.
So
virtually for a 16-year-old to get testosterone?
This is like the Transformer version of the that weed service where the doctors would say you have a chronic illness and then you can just
get your medicine.
Just call in on Zoom.
Okay, and for the record, when we say Transformer, it's because we can't say the actual word because YouTube will flag this video, so we have to speak in code.
And it's kind of ironic because
it's a little ironic. So
they do transition.
That's crazy. You can virtually get a prescription for something that can alter your body.
Yeah.
A woman, a biological woman, injecting herself with testosterone is no small feat. Anybody injecting themselves with testosterone is no small feat.
Yeah.
Why? Because an average man's testosterone is 10x that of a woman's higher end testosterone. Right? Meaning like elite level female athletes, their testosterone like 70. Right? Like that's higher end. Like you're an elite level track star. You're crushing it. 70. Higher end. Average man's testosterone is like 700.
Come on now.
If you're below 400, you're deficient as a man. You're going through mental health crisis. It is bad. So the fact that they're just giving this stuff out virtually, this is insane.
Decreasing the barriers to entry.
Yeah, decreasing the barriers to entry. Go ahead.
what would that look like? So I just talk to a doctor and then they'd be able to prescribe me?
Yeah, if it's virtual, you'll still meet with the doctor and then go over like all necessary information. At the end, they will then be prescribing hormones that would then be scripted out to like your local pharmacy.
I don't need any like therapy or anything first. Like you don't need any record of that?
Not that I know of.
I don't need any sort of like records of having gone to therapy or anything like that, right?
Yeah, so unless you have TRICARE insurance, it would not be required.
There's nothing that I need before, right? Like I don't need to like have records and meeting with a therapist or anything, right? Because my parents definitely aren't gonna let me do that.
No.
I just decided last week, and so I.
So she's saying my parents are not comfortable with me doing that.
Yeah. Like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Here's the issue. This stuff is so pervasive and that they can have this without any parental consent. California in 2008, I remember this, banned or passed a law denying same-sex marriage and allowed teenagers, minors, to delete their babies without parental consent.
What?
Yeah. So this is just tells you the times back then, 2008, anti letting the Skittles be together legally.
But you can
delete your baby as a minor. And this is the same type of logic. Like you can do this sort of stuff without your parents knowing. Like this is really dark. And the fact that tax dollars are going for this is not okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in as soon as possible. Do you have any appointments available soon?
Yeah, it depends on the location too, but we usually do have availability for like the next week of whenever you call.
Do you think that if I came in, went over everything with the doctor, they could send the prescription that day?
Yes, I think they should be able to. The provider is going to send the prescription to your pharmacy the same day of your appointment.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I could get the hormones the same day.
Some pharmacies do take a little bit to get it.
Okay, so listen, even if you're on the LGTV side of the spectrum on this conversation,
Hello.
let's just say you think that this is a medical necessity. This is affirming care.
Yes, of course.
Wouldn't you at least want a psych eval before someone injects themselves same day with testosterone? So at the very least, wouldn't you at least want this organization to be held accountable to creating just a little bit of friction before you're giving minor stuff? These kids can't go in and get a tattoo. They can't go drive a car. They can't smoke a cigarette. They can't get a vape. They can't, right? They can't do any of these things. But they can call and get this thing that is literally changing the physiology, especially if you're a girl, to their body, their mood. So much is changing, and they can get it same day and inject yourself with it.
Oof. Goodness gracious.
This is how this is why I believe that so much of this is spiritual, in that there's a spiritual component to it. Because a reasonable person would be like, this is bad. A reasonable person, regardless that, but this has become so politicized that now people are doing this sort of stuff. Now it's okay. And now you're just more aligned with the person on your end of the political spectrum ideology than it is on anything else. You know what I mean?
Together, but yeah, if not the same day, then more than likely the very next day.
Perfect.
Thank you for calling.
All right, bye.
You have a great day.
Yeah. Hey, defund this organization, please. Please. Defund them, please. I don't care how many good things they do. I think this is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ecstatic to announce to you my very first official book with a major publisher, Godly Ambition, coming out September 9th. This is the first thing we did where a major publisher, Penguin Random House, the biggest publisher in the world, partnered with us on his book. We had an amazing editor, and it's coming out September 9th. And the pre-order is available right now. It's on Amazon, everywhere bookstores are sold. And this is what we need you guys to do. You need you guys to go pre-order it, and you can claim this offer. If you claim this offer, you will get a 25% discount code to the Blessed God Shop. You will get a sneak peek chapter for early reading. It's actually 2 chapters. It's the intro chapter and it's the first chapter.
Come on.
So there's 2 chapters of the book you'll get right away. You'll be entered for a chance to be one of 10 winners to receive a limited edition advanced reader copy of the book.
Come on.
Okay? So you go to Amazon, punch in Ruslan KD, punch in, or you could just go to My Godly Ambition, godlyambition.co, scroll down, and any of these stores work.
That's fire.
Go to Amazon, Godly Ambition, $23.98 right now, okay, which is actually, I think, the cheapest anywhere I've seen it. Get a screenshot of it, go back to the website, hit claim this offer, okay? Again, you receive a 25% discount code, and you get the intro chapter and the second chapter. All you got to do is just put your information and put a screenshot of your receipt, and you get it right away in the mail. The book comes out September 9th. Here's the idea. Ambition is not the enemy. It's the answer. There's so much demonization of ambition. There's so much demonization of people who are looking to improve their situation. This is actually in response to some of the prosperity gospel nonsense out there. You have a binary in the zeitgeist right now. One perspective is that if you're talking about anything, success, ambition, not being a loser, that you're Joel Osteen and you're the prosperity gospel guy. The other is you have to take a vow of poverty and go down and live like a monk. Those are the 2 extremes that are presented. No one is talking about anything related to ambition, to drive, to focus, to diligence, to stewardship, to being industrious, to leaning into the aspects of the fruit of the Spirit.
It's like, okay, what does it actually look like? If we're not going to be influenced by paganism, but we're going to be excited about stewarding your ambition properly, this is what this book is about. It's about creating a roadmap and a path that's not just taking what the secular world is doing and then adding your own morality into it. based off the Bible. This is like, what does the Bible teach? Let's do that.
And so I would encourage you guys, reevaluate this and go pre-order the book and read the first 2 chapters. And if you don't like the first 2 chapters, well, hey,
Send it back.
Send it back, I guess. But I think you guys will like it. And I think you guys will be shocked on how much it is actually immersed in Scripture.